Good morning, senior students. I am your biological science facilitator, Mahesh. I am going to teach today 9th class biological science first lesson cell, its structure and function. So what is cell? Cell is the basic unit of the all organisms, and also it is the structural and functional unit of the organisms. So why we are giving this statement is all the structures are by the cell and all the functions are controlled by the cell. So let us see the formation of the organism, that is from the cell to the organism. The first cell combination of the cell is called as tissue to the organ to the organ system, and organism system to the complete organism. So this is the sequence of the formation of organism from the cell to the organism. So first cell to the tissue, organ system and organism. So who discovered the cell? The scientist Robert Hooke. The scientist Robert Hooke discovered cell with the compound microscope in the year 1665. Robert Hooke, by using compound microscope in the year 1665, he discovered the cell. So cell is we are calling as basic unit of the structure. So all the unicellular and multicellular organisms are made up of with the cell. So first we should know what is unicellular organism. So what is unicellular organism? Uni means single or one. The organism which is made with one cell is called as unicellular organism. Example is bacteria. And what is multicellular organism? Multicellular organism means the organism which is made up of with more than one cell. So we can say in the organisms more than one means billions, trillions of organisms are presented. Example is human beings and plants. So these are the multicellular organism, and we can say easily is what is unicellular is which we cannot see with our eyes called as unicellular organism, and multicellular organism is which we can see with our eye directly. Example for the unicellular is bacteria. Example for the multicellular is human beings, and all the visible organisms comes under multicellular organisms. So we know about this cell structure and function after invention of the electronic microscope only. But in previous days there were no microscopes. So microscopes were there, but those are simple and compound microscopes only. The magnitude of the microscopes are very less But in the electronic microscope, the megapixels are very high. So we can see the cell structure very clearly with the electronic microscope. So cell is the basic unit. So in the cell, we can see different organs. Those are called as cell organelles. What are the cell organelles? Presented in the cell are, first one, the visible part is nucleus. The visible part in the cell is nucleus, and in the cell we can see the liquid like material cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the liquid material presented in the cell, and other organelles presented in the cell are mitochondria, chloroplast, ribosomes, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi complex. So these are the organelles presented in the cell, and on the cell we can see one layer, that is cell membrane. This cell membrane is presented only in the human beings. It is also presented in the animals, but in the plants, on the cell membrane we can see another wall, that is cell wall. So cell membrane is presented only in the animals, and in the plants we can see on the cell membrane we can see another layer, cell wall. So this cell wall gives the rigid nature to the skin. So that is why the bark of the plants is very strong. So how to observe the cell structure and function is to see the different cell organelles in the cell. So we have to draw one model. In the model we can see all the organelles of the cell like nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum and ribosome. These all we can see in the model. Okay. So I hope you all understood about this class. Your homework is draw the plant and animal cell neatly and label it. Thank you.